If you're new here, I'm Emma. Welcome back to my channel. You guys, I did a face mask that you like sleep in. Let me show you the one that I did last night. You like sleep in it and then it gets transparent. I don't think I could do that again. I woke up so many times because I could like feel it on my face. But my skin does look very glowy, so it did its job at least. But we're going to be doing a day in my life because today is a fun day and those are my favorite vlogs to watch. So I thought, let's do another one. On the agenda today, we have Pilates, Thick Thrift, which is like a thrifting thing for plus size girls. And then my friends and mom are running a half marathon with Nike tonight. So we're gonna go and support them. Let's wake up and get ready for Pilates. It's gonna be such a fun day. So last week I went to Pilates at 7:15 a.m. and I literally like got into the parking lot. The whole parking lot was completely full. So I had to go down the street on a busy street, pay for the meter, whatever. I knew I was late and the place that I teach has like a late policy. But I was late because the whole parking lot was full, which is crazy. And they did not let me in the class. Like I stood at the door and they just ignored me. Which is totally fine, like that's the policy, I get it. But I didn't realize on Saturday mornings that like it's insane in the parking lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave earlier today, and now I'm still only getting them 4 minutes before class. So I really hope the same thing does not happen, or I just need to stop booking Saturday Pilates classes because girl, like why is it so hard to find parking, and also why am I so bad at time management in the morning? So let's just hope there's a spot when we get there. So I luckily just put the address in my maps, even though I know where I'm going. That's one thing in LA, is like you always have to put your maps on because the way that traffic can be anywhere at any time, even if it's the same time every day, like you'll literally be going to the same location and take like 10 different routes just because of traffic. Thank goodness I did it today because there was a huge accident on the highway and I wouldn't have made it if I would have not been having my maps on. So, but I'm confused because the parking lot is like pretty much empty. So I'm like, dude, what was the deal with last weekend? I don't understand. I'm gonna go get in there. I'm trying to make a cute little aesthetic morning vlog. I follow this YouTuber, Kaylee Stewart, who's also on TikTok, and she did one of those really cute, like quick timestamp morning routines. So I'm gonna try and do that today. But I'm never gonna like double vlogging. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm trying the cotton candy Alani New, and it tastes like those like lip smacker chapstick that we would have as kids. Okay, it's 6:56, so I need to get in there, find my treadmill, claim it, and then get a workout in. Here we go. Pilates is done. I look like a ghost because I scrubbed off all my old spray tan last night. Me and Selton are doing a little, not a staycation, like a mini road trip to Laguna Beach for his birthday this week. So we're going to be there Monday through Thursday. And I was going to maybe vlog it, but I feel like for the first time in years, I need to just take some time off completely. So yeah, I think I'm just going to not vlog maybe take some cute little like photos on our disposable and that be kind of that. But all of that to say, I want to be tan when I'm there, so I took my spray tan off last night, and I'm just gonna have a few days looking like this, like I'm sick, but that's okay. Pilates is done. I love Alexis. She's one of the managers here at the place that I teach once a month, and her classes always challenge the heck out of me. Like, they are just hard. I know I'm gonna leave sore, and she's really good at like motivating you on the mic and not in an annoying way. It's really, really nice. But I think this is when things get crazy, because there's another workout place down at the end of this like outlet mall, and I think that's why the whole parking lot was full last time, was because there was 2 classes going on, one at the Pilates and one at the horsepower place. So I think that was the reason last week that I didn't get a parking spot and I didn't get to work out. But now we're going to go home, shower, and then we just need to be ready by I think like 11:30ish, because we're gonna go to Thrift. So Thrift is a all plus size like thrift, but it's outside here in LA. I've never been, and I think today is their like 2 or 3 year anniversary of holding it once a month for the last like 2 or 3 years. So I'm really excited. It's supposed to be like a mega market today with like a bunch of vendors. So I'm not online shopping in the month of June. Crazy, I know, right? Because I am really a late night avid on my phone Instagram ad. Love it. Let's just buy it. But it's such mindless money spent. And the fact that I'm planning a wedding is, we need to stop doing that. So today though, because it's in person, I'm allowing myself to spend some money. So if I find anything that'd be good for Laguna Beach or for the European summer we're having in July in Spain, Greece, Barcelona, then I'll get it. So yeah, let me go home, shower, we'll make some breakfast together. Maybe I'll do a coffee, and I need to take an allergy pill because oh my god, my allergies are like freaking out right now. But okay, see you in a little bit. I've been really into doing a savory and sweet breakfast. So I've been doing a couple boiled eggs cut open with salt, pepper. Sometimes I'll put cottage cheese on them even, mustard over them. If you don't like hard-boiled eggs, I'm sorry, I know that sounds disgusting, but if you do, you get it. And then I do a little yogurt bowl, and sometimes I add extra protein to it, sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends how many eggs I have, because there already is, how much protein is in this? 18 grams in one serving, and I feel like I have like 1.5 servings. So we're already packing the protein in, even without protein powder. And then I do some berries. Sometimes I'll do peanut butter. I love to add honey, and then chia seeds and some fun little granola. Today's choice is confetti cupcake. That's insane. That sounds so good. Okay, let's whip this up. I did also pick up my office super quickly. I forgot to turn the camera on for that, but I wanted to show you guys this stuff. It's from the brand Dead Cool, and they're a scent brand. They have like body wash, perfume. I feel like it's what they're most known for, but this room and linen spray, it's like a universally loved scent. Like, you don't have to be a certain type of like clean scent, musky scent person to like this. It kind of hits all the spots, but it's so beautiful for a room scent. So this is the milk. It's bergamot, white musk, and amber. You shake her up, and then I just spray it all over the bedroom. For some reason, our room has like the worst ventilation, is that the right word? And the whole upstairs, like, I just feel like this room has like stagnant air, which just grosses me out. Like sometimes when I come in here in the morning, it just smells like sleep, you know? Even though we have a Dyson fan that we run almost all the time, for some reason it just feels like still in here. So I love that stuff because it just makes it smell nice in here, and I don't want to put on a whole candle because we're going to be leaving in like an hour, so I don't want to ruin a new candle in here. So if you're looking for some room spray, or maybe you didn't even realize that you need it, it's in I think I have that on my Amazon storefront. I get mine from Amazon. I know that for a fact. I'm not feeling like putting on makeup today, so I think I might just do some sunglasses over my face and just keep them on the whole time at Thick Thrift, because I don't know, when I'm pale, like I just feel like makeup looks silly on me because it looks like I'm just like trying to be tan, but it doesn't match my body. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't look very good. So we're just gonna be a simple girl today. No makeup. It honestly feels so nice though in here now that the bed's made. It's just gonna make today feel so much better. I always feel better when I make my bed. My mom was right about that. But okay, let me shower really quickly and then I'm gonna do some like skincare and we can sit down and chat then. Okay, let's put a little bit of makeup on, just a tiny bit, to make me feel a little bit more alive. I don't know what's going on with my allergies, but I just sound like so stuffed up. I definitely need to do some like reorganizing of my makeup bags because I just have been getting ready really fast and like throwing everything back in here. But I do love these makeup bags. They like open like this and then you can set them flat onto your counter or wherever you're getting ready. And it is the best. I got them off of Amazon when I was trying to decide whether I wanted to do a like designer vanity bag. But I honestly haven't found one that I like really love. I feel like the Louis Vuitton ones are pretty popular, but I would have to find one that had like a lot of good storage for it to like make sense. And I think I'd want to buy vintage, not straight from the Louis V store. Okay, I just used the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel and I have been loving that. I think as I do this, I'm just going to kind of chat through some of my favorite summer makeup products. Will this influence you to buy them? Probably not, because I'm not putting them onto my normal summer skin. I look like I have my winter skin, but these are like my tried and trues of the season. Okay, so I already put on moisturizer, curling the lashes with the Tweezerman lash. Oh no, this is the Glossier one. I really like the Tweezerman lash curler and the Shiseido, I don't know how you say that brand. Okay, for under my eyes, I'm priming with the Say Glowy Super Gel in the shade Warm Glow. So the Warm Glow shade has some more like gold flecks to it compared to the lighter shade. So I like to switch to this one in the summer. And then I mix a little bit of the Sun Glow, which is like the darkest shade, into it. And I feel like it's a way to kind of like tint my skin a little bit darker, but not make it look like crazy. And I don't even think I have any tinted sunscreen or foundation that is as light as me right now. So I probably am just going to do a no foundation makeup look. Just go straight in with concealer, which is this stuff. It's from Becca. It's the Fairlight Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And you guys, this stuff, it is like the most natural looking under eye product I've ever used when it comes to like actual makeup. It just conceals the darkness underneath my eyes while still looking very, very skin-like, which I love. I'll pull you guys a little bit closer at the end so you can see my skin close up. I am gonna put a little bit of it over this big old pimple I got on my face. Luckily, it's like pretty flattened out because I've been using the Hero Cosmetic pimple patches, which I love. I got introduced to the pimple patches from Hero Cosmetics that have the little micro needle heads on them, and you like put them on the pimple and then you press into it for 20 seconds, and it is like a game changer for those like deep inside the cheek blemishes, and I love them. So if I have anything that I've like picked out really bad, which I'm trying to be better about, but it just every few months it just happens, one pops up and I can't help myself. But I need to stop that because we're like 5 months out from the wedding, I think 6 months. It is like time to hone in on getting my skin to be perfect for the wedding. Okay, I'm gonna do some of this Patrick Ta She's Bronzed. This is like a very much a bronzer color. Yeah, I guess it's called She's Bronzed. I really don't like contour with a really like cold, cool tone cream contour, which I feel like a lot of the makeup girls on TikTok and stuff do. I just like my face to be a little bit warmer. I don't know, something about my skin tone, it just looks better with the warm tones. So that's what I do. Okay, Avery texted and she's gonna be meeting here in like 20-ish minutes. And then we're all gonna ride over together. I think she's bringing her boyfriend today. So it'll be a little double date to the Thick Thrift. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of some Road Blush. I really have been loving the color. I think it's called Freckle. It's like the perfect product for the like minimal makeup days because it honestly doesn't really like last super long. Just gives a little flush to the cheek. That looks very natural and creamy. It just always looks so silly when I have makeup on when I'm pale. I guess it's better than no makeup, but okay. After cream products, I set my face with the One Size setting spray. I like to have 2 setting sprays in my rotation at all times. One that holds the makeup and then one that like brings the glow back to the face at the very end. The thing is with this stuff though, you have to apply it before you do mascara because it will make you sneeze and then it can mess your mascara up. I feel like I might try to cover up this pimple just a little bit more because you can still really see it. So I'm gonna use my Hourglass concealer, which is more full coverage compared to the stuff I put underneath my eyes. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second and then we'll blend it in with a brush. Okay, let's curl the lashes one more time. I think I'm just gonna brush the lashes with some brown mascara. I love, this is the most affordable mascara ever. It's the e.l.f. Lash and Roll in the shade brown, but it is one of my favorites for when you're wanting that like no makeup, especially in the summer. Brown mascara with like bronze skin is just beautiful. And if you have blonde hair, I feel like brown mascara should be in your rotation all year round because it just kind of takes away from that like harsh contrast of like light hair with dark lashes. Okay, I'm going to press this concealer in just a little bit, let it sit. Let's do my lip liner. This lip liner I have been using for probably close to a year now. It's the Stila calligraphy pen in the shade Hillary. Mine is like literally the branding is all rubbed off of it because I've had this for so long. But it's like those lip stains that you see online, but you don't have to like peel anything off. So you just line your lips and then I just kind of blend it in so it's not super harsh. And this will last for like 24 hours for real, which I like because for me, the point of wearing lip liner is to make my lips look really plump. And I feel like my makeup looks so different once the lip liner gets like worn off. So I love that stuff because it does not wear off. It keeps your lips looking plump all day long. Gonna do a little bit of the Tatcha lip mask and I'm gonna finish patting that concealer in over my blemish. It's getting a little bit more covered up. And then I'm just gonna put some powder, like really concentrated over it to try and like mattify it. And I think that's as good as it's gonna get. It's gonna show through my skin because it's just so dark, but I'm gonna do a little bit of powder above my lip where I sweat. Get rid of any glow there. A little bit of powder blush and bronzer, which is from the same palette that I use for my cream stuff, Patrick Ta. That's why I really like these because they come with a cream on the top and the bronzer on the bottom. So all of the shades like really match well. And the powder that's in the blush does match the Road Blush that I use pretty well. So, and I think that's literally it. We'll set the face and I say that's literally it after I just used like 12 products, but for the most part, it's pretty minimal. So here is my face. It literally looks the same, but just a little bit better. I do feel like on camera, this camera really washes you out. Like the coloring is really gray. So in real life, I look a little bit more lively, but I just set the face lastly with the Morphe setting spray. And this is just the original one. It's not like the glowy or the matte. It's just the original. Okay, sorry if my voice sounded so annoying because I'm real nasally, but that's that. I'm gonna throw on my big girls merch sweats. I feel like that's a must wear for the Thick Thrift. I'm gonna do my Miu Miu Sunnies, I think just some gold hoops, my little Bottega dupe bag, and we'll be on our way. So I'm so excited. I'm excited for you guys to like experience this with me for the first time. I can't believe I've never been to it before, but there's a first for everything. And I feel like we're gonna see some girls that we know there for sure. I think Naomi, who was on the Eloquii brand trip with me, and Gabby, I'm pretty sure she always goes. So I bet we'll see her there. I will check in once we're on the road. Okay, we made it. Is this downtown? What is this area called?
Arts District.
The Art District. And we're gonna go to Earth Cafe and get a little coffee, a little juice, and then go to Thick Thrift. We passed it on the way in and it looks like really legit. It looks really like
there's not just one vendor selling both colors. Because the fact that it's all gonna be plus size, I just can't wrap my head around.
Yeah. Hopefully they take tap to pay. I didn't bring any cash or anything.
I love that you say tap to pay.
What do you say, Apple Pay?
Apple Pay.
I do always say tap to pay. I ended up changing my outfit to this little like camo long sleeve and my big girl sweats. Thanks. A little robot, a little mini robot cameras. Do people ask you about this camera?
Earth Cafe?
Yeah,
all the time.
Same. They're always like, "What is that?"
I felt like when I got this camera, I would get like less people because it's so small. But then people are just curious what it is.
Earth Cafe. Earth Cafe is one of the most like basic places in LA. But if you're visiting, I think it is like a good spot to go because they have so many options. I don't know. Maybe I will get a. Oh, you know what's really good is the Spanish latte.
What's that one?
It just says our addictive original latte invented by Earth Cafe in 1994. Get the vintage latte, please. These names are kind of funny. Let me show you guys the menu. I think this is the one I want, honey vanilla latte. Or this one's new, cafe pistachio. It's the biggest menu ever. Spanish latte or the honey vanilla one is better. Let's do an iced honey vanilla latte. Do you like this? I don't mind or decaf. Can I do decaf? Yep. That's fine. What are those, wraps?
It's shirt. I think it's a shirt. Wrap that around your wait, Emma. That's really. I don't want one.
Okay, we've literally made it to 5 booths, spent a lot of money, and we got a really cool skirt for Fashion Week. I found a couple things for Spain. I think at this point our game plan should be, let's not go inside of every booth. Let's just like eyeball if we think it's worth going in. Like if we see something we want. If not, we're gonna be here so long. Yeah,
I don't want to be here.
I'm only gonna go in if I see something that I want to buy.
Yeah, I think we should.
But I do see something in this next booth that I want to buy. Wait, look how cute for Wolfie. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we're back from Thick Thrift, you guys. What is going on here? Did I get a tan line on my face from my sunglasses? Literally so tired, but the half marathon that the girls are running, my mom, Dom, and Macy, starts I think at 6 p.m. It's 4 right now, and we are trying our best to eat at home. Right now it'd be so convenient to order something, but we're leaving town Monday for the Laguna Beach trip, so we want to like use up everything. So I'm gonna throw together some little sweet potato ground turkey that like TikTok recipe whatever, but I took my top off because I was like sweating and it was grossing me out, so I can't film me making them, but I will show you them when I assemble them. So let's just get to it. Okay, I'm adding some hot honey. I love this one because it has the spout where it like comes out really skinny. So we have the sweet potatoes, cottage cheese, ground beef, and then it's hard to show you guys with this camera. And then down underneath there's some avocado. And here is Saltini's bowl. He doesn't like cottage cheese as much, so I put less in his, but more beef. My mouth is watering. I'm so hungry. We're gonna have to eat it with a spoon, I guess, because we're out of forks that are clean. Okay, you wanna watch, what's it called? What are we watching? I want to say Handmaid's Tale, but that's not it. What is it called? Oh, Downton Abbey. We're watching Downton Abbey per Pearl, our friend's request. Oh, my mom's texting me, but we need to eat quickly so we can get our stuff on and get to the race so we can see the girls running. Okay, bye. I think I'm the worst camera person ever, but you guys, there's so many runners. I did not realize how big of a race it is. Oh my gosh, so many people. But we're trying to go, so we just saw them at mile 1 and we want to see them at mile 6, which is another like spectator point. But it's looking like an hour of traffic to get there. So I'm like, by the time we get an hour there, an hour back, the race is over. So we're gonna go to the porta potties for me really quick so I can pee. And then we're gonna game plan from there. What's our best case scenario? Good morning. I'm gonna do a day in the life, but let's just do a few days in my life because yesterday the race was just like, it was very chaotic. We ended up seeing the girls twice, which was, I guess, kind of the plan. We wanted to see them 3 times, but in LA, it's not really like drivable to get around to see them, but I ended up running the last mile with Dom and it was so fun. I probably could have snuck into Dochi, but we were so tired, we wanted just to get home. We didn't go to sleep until like, what, 1 a.m. last night? And so we slept in this morning. What time is it right now? I think it's like noon. And we're just now getting out of bed. Selton's doing a little Sunday reset. He's doing his laundry because we are leaving for Laguna Beach tomorrow. So at some point in today's vlog, we're gonna maybe pack together if I'm on top of my stuff. I made a little at-home cinnamon honey latte. Let's try it. I did it hot today. It's a little sweet, but someone's doing the dishes over there, if you hear that. Okay, someone's making breakfast. I'm gonna open up, I have a couple Amazon packages. I just opened this one. This is one of the scent beads that we use. I like to do different scents for my clothes versus my like towels and sheets. So the lavender one is for towels and sheets, like bedding. I just like when you get in bed at night for it to smell like lavender because supposedly that like calms you down. And then I use more of like a clean scent for my clothes. Oh, wait, I didn't realize we just restocked. And this is the beads we use for our clothes. Oh, it smells so good. And then I pair this with the Dead Cool Extra Milk detergent. And this we use with the Safely Lavender detergent, which has been really hard to find lately. I don't know if Kris Jenner is like not making that scent anymore, if it's her brand or what, but I need them to keep making it just for me. It's my favorite. And then, oh, I bought some square-toed black flip-flops because I have some Haviana, and they just are a little bit small, but these also kind of look small. So I ordered some like off-brand ones from Amazon, and I think I might try these out while we're in Laguna Beach because if they're comfortable and cute, then I will link them for you guys. They already are on my Amazon storefront, but sometimes I link things and then I end up like taking them off later if I don't like them. I don't know. These look like they're going to be really uncomfortable. Like in the toe part, see how it's like that like cheapy faux leather material? I don't know what you call it. It's like a tiny little micro heel. I don't know. We'll see how these go. But okay, that's all for Amazon right now. I know I did place an order for some mini Alani News that are supposed to be coming today. And I'll probably honestly pack some of those with us for Laguna Beach because I want to do some morning walks and workouts there. Try and get in 10,000 steps each day. I think I'm going to make that a new goal of mine. One of the girls I follow on YouTube, I think she does like 15,000 steps a day. That's like too much for me. But I do think between now and the wedding, I think something that's like realistic that I can sustain on top of the workouts I already do is getting in 10,000 steps. So I don't know when I need to like actually start the goal, but I think in Laguna Beach I might try to like, you know, dabble in it and then see how I can do that when I get back home. But the house is still a mess. We still have so many merch boxes left for like shipping stuff out, and then sometimes you just have product left over. So I'm going to keep this stuff on the site for a while, and then probably, hopefully by the time we get back from Laguna Beach, we'll be like sold out of everything so that I can just be like, okay, recycle the boxes and be done with it. So we'll see how that goes. If you don't know, I have a merch line. It's like big girl plus size track pants, long sleeve tee that says big girls, my favorite jogger and hoodie set that I always travel in the fall. And we did sell out of our camo big girls hats completely, but we do have some left of our first drop hats that are like red and black. They're cute. But yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast now. I don't really know what I'm feeling. I'm just gonna look in the fridge maybe. And I'm trying to figure out, we're supposed to go to Avery's tonight to watch the basketball game, but looking around the house, I'm like, we possibly might need to just like stay in and do a full Sunday reset so that I can like feel good packing and like leaving the house clean. I am though going to find my content phone. I don't know where it's at. And I'm gonna post my Depop drop today. I cleaned my closet out last week, and so the Depop drop is coming for the girls. And that way while I'm away, my assistant Brittany can send out the orders. So I do have an assistant who comes in person twice a week, and she just helps a lot with like closet clean outs, donating clothes, selling clothes, keeping laundry going. She does the grocery shopping normally, but I've been really loving like going and vlogging it. So the last couple weeks I've grocery shopped. We love her. She's the best. So I will, it really does make your life a lot easier when you have somebody helping with those like behind the scenes life things. It just helps me keep stuff going on like the influencer, like things like this, because it clears up a lot of my like mental space. Before I just like turn the camera off for a second and relax, I want to tell you guys about these eye patches. I have been loving everything CosRx. It's that same brand that I used of the face mask that I slept in, but these eye patches, I feel like I use them pretty much every day. Like, I love them. I like that they're kind of clear. They're so easy to put on, and then I will literally leave them on while I'm like doing anything around the house until they completely dry down, and then I take them off. So if you're in the market for something that just like makes like elevates your morning routine, elevates your like cleaning routine, get some eye patches. You put them on. It just makes you feel like you're like Superwoman. I think it's called habit stacking is what I heard on some podcast I was listening to about how you can like be doing multiple habits at a time. So I want to start doing my leg compression recovery boots with my LED face mask. So at the same time, so it's like you're doing two things at once that's like benefiting your health or benefiting your life. So this is like a mini way to habit stack. Like you're getting a little bit of self-care, skincare in while doing other activities that are, you know, helpful for your day to day. But okay, I'll stop my morning yap and I will see you guys in a little bit. I don't know when I'm going to pick you back up. Honestly, I feel like we really need a Sunday reset is what we probably should do today. But stay tuned for how the day unfolds. Okay, some hours have passed. I have not Sunday reset yet, but I did tell Avery that we were coming over because I needed to get my life together today. And it worked out because she had a migraine and got sick this morning. So the worlds were aligning between us so that we could both have a good Sunday reset. But I was sitting down to like curl my lashes before we go to the nail salon because I do want to get my nails taken off and just do short for Laguna Beach. And I have not got a pedicure since during half marathon training, and my toenails are so bad, and one of my big toenails did partly fall off. I've been scared to go to the nail salon, but I just need to go and just tell them like, don't touch that toe. It will put like a band-aid around it, and then every other toenail can look nice, especially because I'm going to be wearing sandals all this week and my toenails are disgusting. They're giving I'm a runner. But we're gonna get that fixed today. But I'm just sitting down and I was like, wait, I was doing my lip liner, and as you guys saw yesterday, I was like, could not find my stuff in my makeup bag. So I'm about to do a purge of my makeup bag. Only the exact products that I use in my makeup routine are staying in. Everything else is getting thrown out because I'm sick of digging, and I really am a minimal person. Like, I don't wear a bunch of makeup, so I don't know why I'm like keeping things in my bag that I constantly am just like pushing over. So first we're starting with makeup brushes. They're all going in here and one side. So I have two of the same makeup bags that I showed you guys yesterday, and we're just gonna run it from the top of my routine all the way through, and if something is not being used consistently, it's going. Like, why do I keep anything that I don't use? It's just so silly to me. Okay, so let's start with complexion products like primers and my base. I use my Say Glow every single day. I have it in 2 different shades. For brows, I honestly have not been reaching for this Refi one. I have been obsessed with my Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty, that's staying. For primers, I do go back and forth between this one from Refi and this one, so I am going to keep both of those. Primer, and then I like having this Merit Great Skin Primer Moisturizer in here because on days where I like sit down to my makeup and I haven't put moisturizer on, I get annoyed to get back up to go into my bathroom. That makes it sound bad, but it's the truth of it. So I'm gonna keep this moisturizer in here for days that I need to just put some kind of moisturizing product on my skin. I really like this Glossier Dew Stick, but I don't use it, so she's getting tossed. I can just like see products here. The Anastasia contour, don't use that. That's gonna get tossed. Refi brow gel, getting tossed. Like if I don't use it, we're done. This little random brush, toss. I have a million of these little lash clamper things. I only need one. The other one can be tossed. Okay, for foundation, this is the one that I like to use. This one is too tan for me right now. I am going to keep this just in case I need it for Spain when I'm like super tan. This Kosas concealer, I do like it, but I don't pick it over my other concealer most days, you know? And there's no reason that I need 3 concealers. So I'm going to keep Hourglass and my Becca under eye brightener because those are my tried and trues. And then we have one foundation and then one tinted sunscreen, which is my Kosas, which I use this every day, literally every day, unless I'm like going somewhere special. Okay, this NARS foundation is nice, but I truly like don't know if it's ever my right shade. Like every time I put it on, it's not working. This glow screen, it was so expensive. I'm gonna save that with this dark foundation because it's a really dark sunscreen and I feel like it's only gonna work when I'm super tan. I'm gonna toss out this Too Faced lip injection lip liner. It is good, but I just don't use it. That's going. Okay, I have this YSL brow mascara. I honestly don't use it, and this Dior one, but I bought it with my own money, so I feel like I should keep these. Okay, I'm gonna keep these 4 mascaras. Everything else we're tossing. Okay, let me finish this up because this is about to be a long ramble of keeping this, getting rid of this, and at the end I'll show you my final products. The way these makeup bags are so much more empty, so good. You guys saw all my complexion products that I kept. For blush, bronzer, like cream and powder, I'm doing these Patrick Ta sets that I love, and then I'm keeping my 2 Rhode blushes, and then a Hourglass Veil concealer and translucent for my 1 setting powder. That is crazy that those are all only my, this is just so much more minimal, and it's actually what I use. Setting sprays, I'm gonna bring on the trip with me the Kapari Sun Glaze Sheer Setting Mist because I know I'll be in the sun, but I really do not like the smell of this. It smells like sunscreen, but I'm gonna use the bottle because I did purchase it myself. And then of course my tried and true one size setting spray. I typically would keep my Morphe in here, but it's just too big. So this is gonna be an at-home product, not a try-on. And then for lip liners, I did keep quite a few because I like to have different lip liners for different occasions. But I have some Makeup Forever, my Stila calligraphy pen, Rhode, and Merit Beauty. We have 3 brown mascaras. I only have brown mascara in my collection, YSL Dior and the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I did keep this little L'Oreal faux brow pen because it works really well for faux freckles, so I'm going to keep that for this trip because I want to do little freckles on my beach makeup. Lash curler, Tatcha lip mask as my like lip hydration because I just do lip liner and a lip mask. Guys, that's literally it. Like that's all of my products. So we're gonna zip these up and now they're packed and ready for later tonight when we pack for Laguna Beach. Right now we're gonna head to the nail salon. That's I think the only place we're going. So I'm in this little matching ASOS set that does look like pajamas, but that's okay. We know our nail people and I feel like it's acceptable to go to the nail salon in loungewear. So that's what we will be doing. It feels so good to clean out my bag like that. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, gotta go. Get these nails done.
My mom and Celton are watching the game, but for dinner, I did this little rigatoni pasta with some leftover like jarred Alfredo and added some tomato paste, chili flakes, garlic, salmon in the air fryer, lemon over it, kale Caesar salad, and a broccoli slaw. And my mouth's watering. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna go eat and watch the game.
Tell the girls mom has been so fun hanging out with you the last 2 days.
It's been amazing hanging out with you always.
Thank you.
Love you.
Okay guys, I'm supposed to pack tonight, but I'm too tired. Oh, I do need a spray tan.
Tomorrow?
Maybe I'll just do self-foam tanner? I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's a tomorrow kind of problem. But I'm gonna pack in the morning because I'm tired and ready to go to bed. And I'm trying to get back on a sleep schedule so I can have a good morning routine this week. So it's 9:45. I'm going to go shower and go to sleep. But thanks for hanging with me the last few days. A reminder, I post a video every Sunday here on YouTube. You can find me over on TikTok and Instagram at Emma.Arletta. And I'll see you girls next week.